Goodwill GoodGuides has a history of helping youth develop the skills and attitudes they need to create pathways that lead them to a better future. The overall goal of the Goodwill GoodGuides program is to help youth prepare to finish school, build career plans and skills, and receive life skills training through a structured and supportive relationship with a trusted, caring mentor.
Goodwill's mission is to assist people to be able to work and support themselves and their families. And we know that many times during those teenage years, people are making decisions that can impact the rest of their work life, either in a positive way or a negative way. So our mentors are in a position to help people, young people, make positive decisions that will open up their possibilities instead of limiting their possibilities in their work life.
Goodwill recruits and trains volunteer mentors who commit 1 hour a week for 1 year to engage a young person in activities that promote positive youth and career development.
I believe the main element to building an effective mentoring program is structure. You actually need program and design. You need to know what type of program you're running. You need to also understand your community and make sure you know the needs out there, the needs assessments. So you want to make sure that the community actually needs the mentoring program.
In the GoodGuides program, our mentoring program, what we have established was that we wanted to get our young folks to be responsible for their actions and their choices. One of our main themes are no excuses. We also wanted to have them set some goals for themselves for academics, for developing positive relationships with their family members and their peers at school, and also set some direction for their life on what they wanted to do after they graduate from school.
The program targets youth between the ages of 12 and 17 and has been a success around the country for young people from all walks of life, including those that are at risk for dropping out of school or facing trouble with local authorities.
Goodwill has a pretty new program that's helping keep kids in school, out of gangs, and off drugs.
Can I get you any soup for tonight?
This is 17-year-old Jasmine Wilson's first job. She's a food server at a local retirement home. She's had the job for a few months now and considers these people her second family. Besides the bond, it's helped the West Meck High School students' confidence, too.
Would you like to have a biscuit?
Yeah.
It just made me feel like more people can rely on me, and I really like that.
Wilson got this job with the help of Kimberly Gray. Gray is a mentor through the Goodwill GoodGuides program.
It's great. I mean, it's almost like she's a child of mine.
Gray has 3 kids of her own at home, plus a full-time job, and she's a full-time student. She also gives her time to Wilson. They shop, read, eat, and talk, but has gained even more in return.
It's rewarding for me emotionally and mentally to see that she's growing before my eyes.
I think the most important quality in mentoring is really just being open and loving. A lot of times it's just nice for somebody to have somebody who's been there and can just listen to them and relate to them rather than judging, but at the same time can be responsible and kind of give them their input without telling them what to do.
I want to graduate and go to Full Sail College. I came straight out of middle school. I was doing good. Came to high school was a big change. And my grades, they dropped. And I was in credit recovery. And I went to the mentoring, tutoring, and it helped me out a lot. That has helped me go a little bit closer to successfully fulfilling my goal. And I really like what it's done for me because that's going to take me a step closer into what I want to do for my future.
Goodwill GoodGuides is funded by a grant from the Department of Justice, Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention. When Goodwill receives resources from grants, donors, and shoppers, its mission is advanced and people benefit. Goodwill provides job preparation and skills training and community-focused services such as the GoodGuides Youth Mentoring Program. But the challenges that face today's youth are tall and wide.
Well, my GoodGuides mentor helped me with my anger because normally I get mad and be ready to fight, but she helped me to control my anger and to sit down and work things out with the other person.
Well, my mentee had an anger problem, so if one of our goals is for her to contain her anger so she wouldn't get suspended from school. I must say she's doing a lot better. She don't fight as often. She still has an anger problem, but it's a whole lot better than it used to be.
Despite the obstacles facing youth, the GoodGuides mentoring program helps them stay the course, giving young people the opportunity for a successful future.
I wasn't a bad student, but I wasn't a good student either. I had a lot of fights. I was suspended. I was failing. And when I became into the GoodGuides program, I'm not fighting as much, and my grades are coming up. They're not coming up all the way, but I'm still working on it, and they are helping me work on it. It's just helping me become a better, more mature person than what I was before.
My best experience with a mentee is actually seeing them grow as an individual, being able to find themselves, establish some direction for where they want to go with their life, being able to mature, and getting an understanding what it means to look at the growth process and understand that it's okay to make mistakes, but to learn from them, see them become a productive, positive member in their family, and become excited about what their future looks like. I think those are the things that I have gratitude the most about being a mentor.
The Goodwill GoodGuides Youth Mentoring Program helps young people find the potential within to overcome challenges, discover their strengths, explore career paths, and chart a course toward a successful future. GoodGuides emphasizes education, job training activities, career exploration, and the benefits of a mentoring relationship. GoodGuides helps youth believe in themselves and their community, and provides mentors with the tools and supportive resources to help them make a difference in the life of a young person. Make a difference. Experience the joy of volunteering. Become a Goodwill GoodGuides mentor.
Dear Goodwill, I want to thank you for your GoodGuides Youth Mentoring Program. It got me out of a really bad situation and turned my life around.
Dear Goodwill, I want to thank you for your GoodGuides Mentoring Program. It has helped me to give back to the community in ways I never knew or thought possible. Let me tell you about Janet, the teen that I mentor.
Not too long ago, my family was in a very bad way. We were poor and lived in a motel. Mom insisted that I go to school, so I did, and I did well too.
Janet was a bright girl, but she didn't think so. A victim of domestic violence, a mother who drank too much. Janet, her mom, and her sister had a hard time getting by.
The kids picked on me, called me hurtful names like stupid and ugly because I didn't have nice clothes, and like I said, we lived in a motel. It's hard to study. The kids really hurt my feelings, so...
She was fearful and skipped classes in school, and that's when she came into my life. I discovered the GoodGuides program when I was looking for a way to give back to the community. I own a successful business, and I've been blessed. So I thought your program was a good match for me, my schedule, and my desire to help others. I liked the fact that the commitment is for a full year and was only 1 hour a week. I knew that was very little time to spend with a young person who had potential and needed help, and Janet was in a jam.
No one would listen to me. I couldn't take the bullying. I got into fights. I skipped school to avoid all that. My grades dropped. I didn't care about anything anymore, and I didn't trust anyone, and I didn't feel safe. I was alone, lonely, and scared. Mom gave up on me. Can't blame her. Then, one day, one of her friends told her to enroll me in the GoodGuides program. I was not happy about it. I mean, who wants to hang out with an adult? But then, I met Miss Eileen, my GoodGuides mentor, and through her started learning how to take care of myself.
It was obvious that Janet had it rough, and she had made choices that made her life even harder. As her mentor, I was able to be a positive role model and help her to improve her quality of life through her own efforts. There are so many things I like about the GoodGuides program, like working with the youth to help them build self-esteem by teaching and working with them to do positive things. At first, Janet didn't trust me or anyone else. She didn't feel safe, but then...
Things changed for me. For the first time in years, I felt like I was safe. Miss Eileen encouraged me and was so nice. She really listened and helped me think about things differently. I told her about school and the awful bullying. She helped me to speak up for myself with my peers and my teachers. It took time, but I learned to trust her, myself, and others.
GoodGuides taught me the importance of developing a trusting and safe relationship with each young person. Something as simple as showing up on time and always behaving appropriately works wonders in establishing the kinds of relationship these youth need. When I see a problem going on in a young person's life, it is my job and responsibility to put the safety of the youth first and discuss things with the Goodwill staff. I love that you support us and are behind us all the way. Now that's trust between Goodwill and me as a mentor. I like that. I wish you could have seen Janet's face when...
I felt better about myself. The bullying stopped and I stopped skipping classes. I was learning so much. Each day was exciting. I looked forward to the time I got to spend with Miss Eileen. Then, one day, my family and I got a big surprise. Miss Eileen spoke to the GoodGuides program staff about me and my family and got us a voucher to get clothes from the Goodwill store. Then, the GoodGuides staff connected my family and I to a program to get us housing. I am so grateful. I'm much more confident than I ever was, and now I'm getting back in school and I'm getting good grades.
I cannot think of a better way to give back to my community than to work with Goodwill GoodGuides as a mentor. And encourage everyone to get involved too, because they will make a difference.
Oh, one more thing. One of the many things that Miss Eileen has taught me is that what matters is what I think of myself, not what others think of me. Thank you, Goodwill.
You have made a difference in our lives.